Get back here right now.
Reese ran down the driveway because she was so upset that her dad had left. If your kid can get as far as going out of the driveway and turning around the corner, you've not dealt with the situation quick enough. She's going off.
I'm not chasing you.
It's crazy.
Now we're going in. No more outside for us.
Finally, she went at least 4 times down that driveway. And in the meantime, there was the possibility of her being endangered by the passing cars. Little Reese didn't calm down until Dad came back with Julia.
Hi, girls.
Hi, I'm Jo. Nice to meet you. How are you?
Good. Very well, thank you.
I was watching Julia play basketball when I heard arguing going on inside.
No.
You need to stay.
Okay, whatever. Just start drama with me. Just get away.
And when I got inside, I saw Mum in a terrible state over something Amanda had just said. What's going on? What's she doing?
I told her, put the chips away, because I'm about to start making dinner.
Yeah.
And she said she wishes I would die. I try to get close to her every single day, but it turns into like ugliness, every exchange that we have.
What do you think she's so mad about?
If I knew, I would fix it immediately. If I knew, I would fix it immediately.
It's incredibly hurtful for a mother to hear her own daughter say what she did. But to really understand that anger, I need to know where it's coming from. What can I do to help you girls?
Pretty much, I'm never happy in the house, and I think I affect everybody's moods.
Tell me what
I don't know how to change.
But the question is, do you want to change?
Yeah. I want to actually sit down and, like, be able to talk to my mom without being annoyed.
Has she ever taken the time to go, right, girls, let's sit down and have a chat?
She has.
But we always like tell her to go away, and like we're never, I guess, I don't know.
Because we don't know how to change. We don't know how to change what's been going on. I want a relationship with my family.
Amanda's very angry, but underneath she's very hurt. She's cut herself off from the rest of the family, and it's got to a place where it needs fixing. What I'm going to say to you is good night now. It's been a very long, interesting day. There's certainly a lot of anger with regards to Amanda's behaviour. Jen is completely frustrated. John needs to be more assertive. And Reese certainly needs her anxiety to be dealt with. I'll see you tomorrow for family meeting.
Sounds good.
Okay.
Thank you.
Have a good evening.
Exactly how hard is she gonna come down on John and I have no idea.
Thank you.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye. Tomorrow.
Tomorrow's the big day.
It's the morning of our meeting with Jo, and I'm pretty much jumping out of my skin with nervousness, anticipation, anxiety.
Let's talk about your blended family. The two of you choose to raise your children separately. The fact that you only discipline your child a certain way and your children from previous marriages doesn't show all the kids that there is this unity with regards to two parents coming together and being on the same page.
I agree. I think it worked in the beginning for maybe the first year or two, but then as the kids started getting older, especially the older ones, I think things changed a little bit.
Which brings me on to the next point, which is really all about rules. None of you really felt like you had permission to lay down rules for children that come from previous relationships.
We tried to put ground rules, and when we tried to enforce them, they left.
I think it's probably because you tried.
Yeah.
And you see you didn't follow through.
Yep.
So if you mean something, you've got to follow through on it. Otherwise, you'll never be taken seriously.
Yeah.
Let's talk about separation anxiety. There's this whole shenanigans around when you leave. Reese clings onto your neck and, oh, John, you're so strong that you can't even take her hands off your neck. It's like, I think there's a little piece of you that kind of like this.
Yeah.
And then you're at a loss. I mean, you know, She shouldn't be running down the driveway and down the street. That could have been handled with a proper timeout.
Right.
What I really would love to concentrate on here is your relationship with Amanda and Abby.
Yep.
You and Amanda and Abby went through transition. Things changed to a place where these girls didn't really know what to do or where their place was or how they fit in or what would happen. There's so much that needs to be clarified with the three of you again.
That's a very emotional subject for me. Very emotional.
I think they feel it too. We're going to work on mediating through situations that have affected all three of you to get you to a better place.
I'm glad.
I'm very, very excited to work with you guys as a family because there is so much that does need to be done, but so much that we can be very optimistic about. All right, so let's make it happen, yeah?
Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Coming up on SuperNanny,
All cell phones will be taken away.
Joe silences the cell phones.
I was so mad. I was infuriated.
And
Not a big deal.
can Joe put an end to Reese's epic hysterics? When SuperNanny returns.